Hey, good afternoon, fare passengers. This is Neil with Austin Operations, and we're going to give you an overview of the new Fare Passenger app 2.0 for iPhone. And so we just open up the app, and what we get in the middle of the screen here on the new app is it will show you based on your green dot there, which is your GPS location. Um, that is being mapped up there. It'll tell you how far you are from the nearest car and give you an estimate of the pickup time. Now, because I have cars right on top of me, it's telling me I have an immediate pickup available. Um, what we see down here is we see one of the cars has a green equal sign on the back, and that means that that car is part of my preferred driver list on Fare. And what we're going to do is show you a little bit of information about that right off. We go over to our profile page and we hit the profile icon in the upper left. We see this gives us our picture, our fare ID up top, and down here towards the bottom we have our edit preferred drivers function, and we just touch on that and pops it open, and we see we have our list of preferred drivers. And if we want to, we can edit this list. If you want to delete one of these people here, you just push to the left on that person and you get the delete button. You just hit on that delete button and it would take them out of there. If we want to add a new driver, look up at the top of the box where the plus symbol is and touch on that. It's going to bring up the function, and you touch in that field right there, and we would put in the person's fare ID, and we could go ahead and add them. So that's the important thing over here on the profile page. You can replace your profile picture there by touching the camera icon. The other thing down here is it shows your fare credits that you have, and a button to auto apply them, or you can switch it so that it doesn't automatically apply them to the next ride. So touch on done and we'll bring us back to our home screen here. And I want to show you a couple things. The car icon at the bottom is, just touch on that. It's going to open up and give you the different options that we have, different vehicle categories. So we're set on the fare or the standard vehicle here, and it's showing us those fare vehicles that are nearby. If we push on the fare plus, that's going to give us all the standard SUVs that can carry 6 passengers or more in our area. If we move on to elite, this is a 4-seat passenger vehicle, and essentially it's a premium vehicle. That's going to show us the ones that are nearby. We have to move out a little bit for that one. And then the Elite Plus is our premium SUV category. And if we push on the I there, that's going to pop open and give us the rates for each of those vehicle classes. Now the next thing we're going to do here is we're going to shoot over to our calendar page. So hit the calendar icon in the upper right. And we'll see it initially opens up on and shows us the scheduled trips that we have in our roster here. And we'll see I have one today, tomorrow, and on Saturday. Now, if I click on one of these, it's going to open up and give me the details. And it basically just shows me the details of what I entered when I booked it. It's giving me a cost estimate as well. If we want to cancel a scheduled fare, look down at the bottom and you got the cancel fare button. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Processes it out, and we'll see it's gone from our list. Now, the other thing we have here under fares is our completed trips. So we touch on that, and it's going to open up and show us a history of all the trips we've taken. And once again, you can touch on one of them and it'll give you the details of that trip. So we come back here to the screen, and then upper left, we'll touch on back. And we're going to check it just how we would request a ride here and get a fare estimate. So I'm going to go ahead and use 98 San Jacinto, that's our office, and then I'm going to enter the airport. Now it's going to go ahead and map it out for me here. And go ahead and open the fare vehicle classes here. Now I've got Elite Plus selected. If I hit on I, that's going to open up and give me a fare price estimate here. So the cost, distance, and travel time. If I want to see what the price would be for a regular fare standard, I just touch over to that icon. I hit the I again, and it's now giving me the alternate fare estimate. So let's go ahead and check out a scheduled ride now. So now that I had this entered, I could hit the ride now, and it would go ahead and automatically go into matching me up to a driver. I'm going to go ahead and hit ride later, and we'll see it takes me to a second page here. We can change the date of this ride and the time. We can select just a vehicle class and send out a general scheduled request. If I hit Fare Plus, it's going to select that and save it in. The other option there, so I'm going to hit the X, I'm going to touch the X and go back here, and we'll see that we also had the option to just schedule from a particular preferred driver. So go ahead and touch on one of those, it'll save it in. And then we have a field here for any notes. Say I wanted to say building 5. Put that in there. And then I could go ahead and schedule a fare. So let's go ahead and do that. I have this phone over here open. And we can give you a little demo of that. There it goes. I have my other phone set up here. I'm going to accept it. And we'll see, it gives me a little message that my scheduled fare has been accepted. So those are the basics of the new version 2.0, and that's all we have for now. Thanks a lot.